Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Shimere, and if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for joining me again today. So you guys, I know you saw the title and it's a story time, and that's a little different for me. I've actually been thinking about bringing back the snacking chats to my channel, but you know, your girl has been doing her little summer vlog series, and I recently went to Dallas and I vlogged a few things, but not much, and I was like, you know what? Every time I tell people what happened to me in Dallas, they think it's funny lately and stuff. And I was like, why not just do a story time on it, okay? So since I have footage of where we went and the things that we were doing, I'll include some of it in the story so you guys can get it. It'll all make sense. So we went to Dallas, and it was just a little weekend trip, okay? So since it was a weekend trip, we wanted to do some fun stuff. You know, the adults wanted to go places, you know, IKEA. I wanted to show my mom the shops at Legacy and stuff like that. So, you know, we just hit up some Dallas spots that we wanted to go to. The next day we were like, we need to find some stuff for the kids to do so that they can enjoy themselves. And I was like, okay, we're not going to tell them what we're doing for the day. Let's just pick some places and let's just go to it and surprise them. So your girl has needs that act up a little bit sometimes, okay? If you know, then you know, okay? But I was like, okay, for one, I cannot be doing a ton of walking right now on my knees. It's just gonna be too much. So I was like, Six Flags is probably out of the question. And honestly, it was out too because the heat in Texas has been real, okay? And I was like, it's just too hot. I'm not gonna make it out here all day. I'm not gonna make it. It's too hot for that. And I am the type, if you've watched my vlogs before, I went to Six Flags, I have a vlog, I showed you guys in it. I am the one who wants to ride every ride, go on every roller coaster, and do all the fun stuff, okay? So I was like, let's make a plan, let's do something to where we can still have fun, but, you know, have a little bit of air conditioning, okay? Really, that's what I was looking for. Okay, so we started off and we went to the museum. I'll insert a few little clips real quick. So as you can see, we were at the museum. The kids were having a good time. At first they were a little bit like, we come to a museum, but you guys, they loved it. So if you're in Dallas, check out the museum. Okay. Anyway, so let's move on, okay? Because I don't want to make this take up all day. You guys, the next thing we had planned was to go to a place called Epic Waters, okay? And that's where everything kind of went left. So I was excited because I was like, cool, we know kids love going to a water park, okay? And I love going to a water park because I love having fun just like them. So once I saw that they had an indoor water park, I was like, bet, we going, okay? So I'm gonna let you guys see the place. If you're unfamiliar with Epic Waters, this is Epic Waters, okay? It was huge. I was like, yes, it looks nice in here. This looks fun. We're gonna have a great time, okay? I was excited, okay, you guys? I was excited. It started off fine. It started off good, actually, because somebody was nice and was like, you know what? You don't have to pay for your locker, which I had already just paid for it, but I paid for a small locker. But they gave me the little combination to their bigger locker and was like, here, you can just use ours since we're leaving. So then, of course, I had to pay it forward, and I gave somebody the thing that I had just paid for the smaller locker, you know, help us out. But anyway, so it started off pretty good. I was like, hey, let's go on some of the smaller slides and stuff with the kids. Because, you know, my niece, she's older. She just went to college, actually. So, shout out to you, Serena. But I was like, okay, we're not going to let the little ones have all the fun. I knew my mom wasn't going to participate, okay? She was off doing her own thing. They had a little arcade area and stuff, so she was occupying her time. And my husband, you know, he's on guard all the time, okay? So he was like, I'm coming around with you, but I need to be on point and pay attention. So he wasn't getting on the slides and stuff with us. But me, I was like, I'm finna do it. Because at first, me and Serena, we just sat on the side, put our little feet in the water and stuff. And I was like, no, let's go slide with the kids. And of course, they had other parents sliding and playing with their kids and stuff. And I was like, I don't feel no type of way about my big old grown self being over here with the kids in this little kiddie area because it was fun, okay? So I'm slide doing all kinds of little stuff. Okay, we're all in this little water. They have the little water buckets that, you know, dump the water on you at certain random times and stuff like that. I was having an amazing time. Okay, I was like, look at me, I'm doing mom things. I'm out here with my son having a good time. He's having a good time. Everybody's enjoying themselves. Okay, now I can't remember which one of us said it, but one of us, I don't think it was me, I think it was actually one of them kids, was like, let's go on the big slides. Okay, so I looked and I was like, okay, I've been on big slides at water parks before. I mean, hell, my first job was at a water park. So I'm used to it. I was like, all right, we're gonna go ahead and go on it. Now, I wasn't too thrilled about the fact that we was gonna have to walk up all them steps to get on it. But I was like, okay, the little blue thing that you have to use to slide down the slide, you know, it's not heavy. It was a little flimsy thing. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make it. And also, I'm afraid of heights too. Just to throw that out there. But I was like, okay, I'm gonna just take my time, walk up here slow so my knee don't start hurting, because, you know, it'll do it. And we're gonna go on the slide. Now, by the time we get up there, there's one slide that's just a little bit taller than the rest, okay? And guess who had to get on that one? It wasn't taller like in terms of it's up here and the rest are down here. It was actually the fact that it had a bigger dip. Let's just say that. That's the better term for it. The drop on it was more serious than the other ones, okay? But what we gonna do, okay? I'm up here, I got the two kids, the two little ones, and then I have my niece, and she's older, but you know, she's still younger than me.
I'm like, I'm gonna have to be the one to take the lick and get on the slide that's got the bigger drop, okay?
It made me a little nervous, but I was like, I'm not gonna tell him that. I'm just gonna go ahead and get on this slide. So what was really funny is the fact that we put the little blue things down and everybody gets on. I remember TJ and Serena were able to go a little bit faster than me and KJ. KJ was able to go a little bit faster than me, and I was still trying to get my chunky self to actually go down the slide. Like, I laid on the blue thing and I was like, I'm not going. And the lady was like, oh, you gotta give yourself a little bit of a push. So that I did. And when I pushed, okay? And I went, you guys, the second I hit the inside of that slide, now mind you, it's like an enclosed slide, okay? It is pitch black in this slide. The second I go in there, I'm talking full speed, water splashes all in my face, okay? I'm like, oh my God, I'm discombobulated within 2 seconds.
Okay, like discombobulated within 2 seconds.
The water was going up my nose, all over the place, in my mouth, like everywhere, okay? Apparently they told me I wasn't holding my head right. That's what one of the kids said after the fact. But anyway, you guys, then to make it worse, now mind you, the water just done splashed in my face. I'm going fast. My tail done slid off of the blue thing inside of the slide. And I'm trying to throw myself around so that I can get back on the blue thing, not have water going all up my nose and my throat, because it's going everywhere. At this point, let me tell you, this is when the mom in me comes out. I was like, oh my God, please don't let this be the experience that my baby and the other kids are having in here, because I know they freaking out if this was going on. But I was like, okay, I'm telling myself the whole time, I'm just like, you know what, hold on, it's going to go fast. Just close your mouth. Try and stay on this blue thing, and it's going to be over before you know it. You know what I'm saying? I had to give myself a pep talk throughout this ride, okay? So we come out. I come out full speed. Just full speed. Good thing it wasn't like a deep body of water that you come out in. But you slide out, and it's probably, you know, a little over, I don't even know if it was a foot of water, but it was enough for my face and stuff to still be under the water. You guys, I came out so fast that I flew right over the little blue thing, okay? And I'm not being dramatic. Like, I really came out flying over the blue thing. So water rushes in my face again. I am just a mess, okay? My hair was loose, so I got curls and hair just all over the place, water all over the place. I'm trying to catch my breath. I'm trying to wipe my face. And I immediately, out of the corner of my eye, on my right side, I'm seeing my niece. I'm like trying to wipe my face, and I can hear her, and I see the shadow of her. And she's like, oh my God, Timmy, are you okay? Like, are you, you know, she's like, you flew out of there like this. So I'm like, I'm okay. I'm trying to get it together. I'm wiping my face, okay? Mind you, I just told y'all that my knees be acting up. So you know I need help getting up after this experience, okay? So before I could get up good, really, Baby Jax? Okay, if you hear barking, it's the dog. He decides he wants to bark in the middle of my story time. But anyway, so she's trying to help me up, right? But before I could get up good, I looked down. Y'all, my whole chest had done popped out of the top of my swimsuit. I was like, oh my God, my chest. So I'm like doing like this to pull up the swimsuit. Now, you guys, we are in an indoor water park, okay? There are people everywhere surrounding you. People are in front of you, like, you know, there's a bit of a distance because the slide is like, the slide stops at one spot, and then there are people who are just sitting back there and people who are waiting on you to finish with your little blue thing that you slid on so that they can get one and go back up the slide, okay? So people are all in front of me. People are all on the side of me because there's a little lazy river going by and everything. But in my mind, I was thinking, please tell me nobody realized that my boobs just popped out of this swimsuit. I'm talking nips, everything exposed, okay? I was like, oh my God, please tell me. First of all, I know I already look stupid because I flew off the blue thing and water was all up my face. But now I'm just like, I done been exposed in front of all these people. All these people, people's kids, everything. You know what I'm saying? I really felt some type of way. But I was hoping. I was really hoping that it wasn't that bad. So, Kenny was standing like toward the end. So as I'm walking up, he's shaking his head, and first of all, he looking like this just a damn shame. You know, I know how he thinks. He's just looking like, are you serious? The second I walked up to him, he was like, your whole chest was out. I was like, oh my God, are you serious? You could see? He was like, yeah, you could see. You done came out of there just looking crazy. Y'all, I could not believe that people could see me. Now, at this point, I'm just like, I'm completely drove, okay? I'm thinking to myself, please let the people be like me, because I didn't have my camera. You know, I was showing the inside when we first got there because I was like, okay, I'm going to vlog this experience. But then I was like, okay, well, if I'm going to be sliding and doing all kinds of stuff, I can't have my camera or my phone or anything like that on me. So I just left it in the locker, okay? So I'm hoping that most people did the same thing when they got there. I know a few people had them things around their neck where they can have their phone in and not get wet, for sure. But I'm hoping that nobody was able to pull out a phone and record anything, okay? Because that would make it even worse. I'm just like, oh my God. Like, I cannot believe, y'all, I just never had an experience like that, okay? First of all, with the slide, I'm thinking to myself, like, what are you trying to do to me? Like, what? Who made this slide, okay? And are people doing this every day, God dog it? Like, I really was like, something was wrong with it because I have never had that type of experience on the water slide, okay? And after that, I was like, nope, I'm staying in the kiddie area. I became a little wimp about it. I was like, I'm not going on these big slides. Like, let me see. Nope, I'm not climbing up there. Nope. Like, I was embarrassed. I could not believe that that actually happened to me. And yeah, I felt some type of way. Of course, they all got a kick out of it, thought it was funny. As soon as I was telling my mom what happened, she immediately burst out laughing at me, and, you know, she thought it was quite funny. Now, at the time, I didn't really feel like it was that funny because I was like, oh my God, like, no, y'all, like, y'all don't understand. Like, my whole chest was thank goodness my chest not that big anyway, so maybe it wasn't that serious. Maybe people was looking like, look at her little chest done came out. I don't know how they took it, but it was embarrassing for me. Okay, I can laugh at it now, but in the moment I really felt some type of way. Okay. But yeah, I just figured, why not tell you guys the story? Because, you know, I wanted to show you guys all the fun I was having when I went to Dallas. But like I said, I wasn't being the best vlogger that weekend. So, you know, we got what we got. You saw what you could see, okay? And hey, I figured the story time would just be quick and fun for you guys. I hope you know, just like hearing my little random story time today. If you did, make sure you give the video a thumbs up, you know, share it. Somebody else might want to have a laugh for the day, okay? If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if that's what you would like to do. I mean, it's free, okay? All you gotta do is hit the button. Okay, hit the button, and then if you want to do a little extra, you can hit that little bell that's on the side of the subscribe button, and that's gonna notify you as soon as I upload something, okay? Anyway, you guys, yeah, I had fun. Let me know in the comments down below if you've ever experienced anything like that. Like if you have a funny story time that you want to tell, or if you enjoyed the story time and you feel like it's something that I should start incorporating into my channel, because you know your girl can talk and get chatty. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Yeah, but thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.